security guard. If you are hearing this message and you have taken a job here at Kirby's Playhouse, it is an honor to be your guide throughout this first week. Now, just in case you're wondering, this place isn't exactly open, as you can probably tell. We have yet to add any balloons or streamers or anything, and it will be about a month before we can properly open. This is a really ambitious location, as not only do we have the finest selection of meals, we also have paintball games every weekend. Isn't that neat? That being said, safety is our priority here. We have a list of important things to add in the backstage, and so far there are a whopping 5 things to do. So yeah, we're trying to pull all the stops with this place. Now, there's a chip inside the robots that ensures that they never stray from the programming while still having a mind of their own. This chip is very expensive, and we don't want it stolen and sold on the black market or something. So that's why we've hired you. The robots can't move around during the night. They are programmed to stay put. However, let's say that the chip fails for some reason and they start moving around. You want to get them to go away, you have some options at your disposal. First, if they ever get into the arcade, then you can use an electric shock on them to make them leave. This one is especially important because there's a lever in there that only the robots and employees can access, and it shuts down power source B. Unfortunately, power source B is linked to your lights, door, and the shock itself, leaving you defenseless. So make sure that they don't and get to do that. Seeing as how I mentioned it a couple of seconds ago, let's now talk about the door. The automated door is right in front of you, and you can shut it by pressing down that red button on the wall. Pretty simple. It drains power source B pretty fast though, so don't use it too much. And lastly is the heater, which allows you to fight anything that may be crawling through the vents. This is also affected by power source B, so use it sparingly. And there's also the CCTV systems, which allow you to keep an eye on the building. Unlike everything else, this does not hinge off of power source B, so use it as much as you like. However, it's extremely old and bugs out whenever it detects movement, so it's a minor issue. Nonetheless, you should be set for tonight, so good luck. too. Pretty nice. So everything went fine last night, correct? Hey, this is a message. Don't worry about answering it. You really should come back in the morning and try some of the food. It's genuinely great. And Maru's pizza is especially good. Alright, did I ever mention Maru? Yeah, he's pretty cool. Remember how I said that we host paintball games every weekend? Well, he's the guy who watches over them. He's over in the curtain in the paintball zone. He has high-level retinal scanners to tell who is winning, and he seems to be frozen in place when on camera. I don't know, it might just be a flash photography thing. Either way, that might hold him in place if he ever moves. Also, did you know that Ramadan actually helps with cooking when there are no performances going on at the stage? Which is really cool. Anyways, good night.